Welcome, everybody. College basketball action. I'm joined once again by Ross Benjamin on our daily Underdog value ticket for college hoops. And there's two games tonight that Ross likes. The first one, Wisconsin getting 9.5 points going to Michigan State. Now, Wisconsin has won 4 of the last 5 meetings against Michigan State, and they're just hot as a team in whole. They've won 7 in a row. So that's a hell of a lot of points to give to a Wisconsin team that is really starting to gel. Ross, first and foremost, thanks for being back with us. Wisconsin, without Coach Bo Ryan kind of making some things happen, getting 9.5 at Michigan State. What's your breakdown on this game, and where's the angle that you like for this to cash the ticket?
Quite simply, we have a team that's hot, getting a ton of points here. Now, let's just take a look at the resume of both of these clubs. If I'm going to predict who's going to make a deeper run in the NCAA tournament, my money is on Michigan State. However, if I'm going to predict a ATS winner in tonight's game, we have a red-hot Wisconsin team that Mike just alluded to. Not only have they won their last 7, but they've covered their last 7 as well, and they've been winning by sizable margins. Michigan State, on the other hand, it's sort of a up and down ride with Michigan State. They look like the best team in the country some nights, and they look awfully beatable on other occasions. So I just think the value here lies with the red-hot underdog, considering the amount of points they're getting as well. I'm going to take Wisconsin here in this spot, Mike, plus the 9.5 over Michigan State.
Yeah, Ross, I was scratching my head on this one because Michigan State typically doesn't blow anybody out. All right, I know this is a revenge spot because they lost by 1 earlier this year to Wisconsin, and that was totally, nobody saw that coming. But here's the thing, Wisconsin, the last 3 losses that they've had was by a combined 9 points. So they don't get blown out. I'm still scratching my head. I'm tempted to go ahead and put something on that, but I like it. I think they're playing very, very good ball. So Wisconsin plus 9.5 on the first one. Now the second one is a smaller school, and Ross in the past has done very well with small schools that produce large dividends. UNC Wilmington is getting 2, going to take on William and Mary. What is it about this game, Ross, if you will break it down for us, that you like the value with UNC Wilmington?
You know, speaking of the NCAA tournament, Mike, this is a team, if they indeed win the Colonial Athletic Conference tournament, to keep an eye on in the early rounds because they're very capable of upsetting a higher seeded opponent. Wilmington has won their last 11 games in a row. They've also won 6 straight on the road. During the last 2 seasons, when they're installed as an underdog of 6 or less, like they are this evening, they're 8-1 against the spread in those situations and have a rather sizable plus 7.4 point per game differential in those contests. William and Mary, on the other hand, this is a team that's lost their last 2 and failed to cover in their last 2. And really concerning was their last game. To me, they were in a revenge situation at Towson State. They had already lost to Towson State at home. They were a 2-point favorite on the road. It looked like a perfect bounce back opportunity, and they lost that game 99-82 and were never in it. In addition, their last 2 opponents, Towson State and Hofstra, have shot a combined 54% from the field against them. So I just like the momentum of Wilmington. I think they're playing better basketball right now. I think they're a better team, and I don't think that the home court advantage is going to be as big a difference as it is in normal cases in revenge situations because they did beat William and Mary earlier this season. I'm going to take the small number here, UNC Wilmington plus the 2, Mike. Obviously, I like them to win the game outright because there's very little wiggle room here. But as I always say, let's take the points as a bonus.
Absolutely. And William and Mary, they're kind of in a rut. They lost 2 in a row, and I know this is a revenge factor for them. But, you know, when you get a team coming in as hot as UNC Wilmington is, winning 11 in a row like you alluded to, plus they're shooting very well as of late, I like the momentum because I think they see the big picture and the possibility to get into the big dance. And you might have hit it spot on. They could be a team that could upset somebody early on in that tournament. Okay, viewers, you heard it. Wisconsin getting 9.5 tonight at Michigan State, and UNC Wilmington getting 2 you at William and Mary. Ross, thanks so much for being back with us. Let's knock the book down tonight, and we'll get back with you again tomorrow, my friend.